Hello there, and welcome to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Fall of the Republic 1.5 preview playthrough as the Hutts. We're getting well into beta, so this preview playthrough won't necessarily be a preview for super long. Hopefully we're getting to the point where we'll be able to have a release date sooner than later. Not quite yet. We're still not quite there. Probably within the next build or two we'll know where we stand exactly, but nothing really horrible has come up in the beta so far. It's been fairly smooth. Like, normally Fall of the Republic is the mod where we have more issues come up, just because it is usually the mod we're doing first, but we had Revenge before, so things are going okay. But we are going to move you over here, and we're going to try to build up another station on Ubrikia. We have the hypervelocity gun, so it makes more sense to try to, or ion cannon, so it makes more sense to try to defend there. Hello, Targaryen in chat. We are live on Twitch recording. Nelvaan is getting attacked, so I'm going to move this fleet over here before that happens, because I don't want that to get in the way. We have Geonosis as well. So a lot of good stuff going on here. Oh, okay, that's less good stuff. So we have 266, they have 533. So they have a 2-to-1 advantage on us, and they do have 2 interdictors. So that could be bad. 18 Venators. No ion cannon. Shipyard? No shipyard. Well, that's bad. Hey, Joshua. Hopefully we are getting towards the Dorbulla for you. I believe you have the Dorbulla in this one as well. I know it's been like 3 months of Joshua waiting for the Sovereign to appear, but that just means once it happens in that Empire playthrough, it'll be all the sweeter. Thank you, Clan Burglar, for subscribing as well. Very appreciated. But Karen Thier's Commerce Caravans here. We have a bunch of everyone else. Standard definite. I'm just scared right now. Okay. So what we're gonna have to try to do is maybe move some of these chunky guys back. And it's not a choke hole that'll really have too much of an impact. It's fairly wide for a choke point, but we have had work start on the basement. Guy's down there right now. I won't dox his name. Working while I'm recording, so unfortunately he's being exposed to a fate worse than death. Hopefully his music is covering this up, but otherwise he's being unwillingly subjected to an Empire at War Let's Play, which if you can't hear me, I'm very sorry. Alright, but we have asbestos in the basement, so I can't go down and just see what stuff looks like, but there's like an app that you track the planning schedule, everything on, and he put up a picture to show some like studs that we're going to be keeping, because there's going to be another wall going back up where it was. But yeah, so that was exciting, getting to actually see what stuff is starting to look like, because I don't want to necessarily die. So can I try to get stuff back there? So what I'm gonna do is actually leave these in. When might 3.5 release, just so I know when to speed run my games to end them, Targaryen asks. So we don't have a release date yet, like I was saying. It's getting close, but we're not quite there. Oof. That's okay. Well, we have brace on you. Like, I did kind of throw away some ships there. All right, this is these minstrels. I'm gonna just try to go through and kill them. Where's the... Okay, so the Peltas are back there. I'm kind of hoping if we can win these first engagements, then... Okay, let's move that in here. And we're gonna try to take out these Venators. Alright, now we're gonna go back here. So both of the Peltas are actually in here. No, that's the Pelta support. Hold on. Was this before the split? No, it was not. So we just need to find where that guy goes. So there's that one there. It's got, okay, so this is right here. Right here. This is all that matters. Killing this guy is all that matters. Alright, now dig that. Alright, retreat. Before another one comes in. I think there might still be the other one in here. But I don't know if we're actually losing anything. Okay. That was actually pretty good. Yeah, bye station. Hey. But this probably won't be the longest of recordings. That was a procurator we were up against. Battlecruiser, Dogberry, Light Minstrel, and Starhammer. So we can rebuild them. We have the technology, but we did get a couple decent ships out of that. We got 2 out of the 18. That's down to 470. We're still up at 252. The ground ones are going to come in. I could try. I could try going back in there. But let's get some air hooks. I think having some air hooks around is going to be good for defense. And we are trying to fill out the Butana Hutta as well. So what are we constructing on now? Hutta, we're getting another of the Vontors. All right. I think... Do we jump back in, or do we let them take Nelvaan? Because that's all coming from Pantora? No, that would probably have been from Kalita, because that can obviously still come in from there. Okay. Do we want to smuggle some more? I think some more smuggling would be good. Would be constructive.
Construction complete.
Because we did get both of the interdictors there, so we can actually... If I want to put in a Pathfinder, we might be able to at least do some more damage before their ground units come in. We're not going to be able to hold the planet. But we can maybe destroy like 4 more Venators. I don't think we'll be able to kill the Procurator. That won't happen. I'm just going to move this window slightly. It'll look like it's frozen. It's not. Nobody panic. Please don't panic. So, with, no one's got a station, no one's got anything. I'm gonna just pop Envoy of Greed back here. Spirit of Shion. Stars Speak Huttese. Standard Def. Mika, who's our best command here? You are. Raboga. Puinator, you can come in. And I guess another Light Minstrel will be good. As much healing as we can get to. And we'll put in El Minstrel, we'll put in Caranthier, as well as Full Metal Slug. And help me baby one more time. Okay, so now we're full pop. Full 200. And let's try to go around this way.
Heading out.
Keep your eyes open. Targeting the torpedo launcher. Copy.
So the speed will mean that they catch up to us. The additional speed that everything has now will mean that they catch up to us a bit faster. But they are split now. It means we can get to this side faster as well.
Yes, sir. Swinging around. They have strong resistance.
Okay. I'm gonna move you back. I'm gonna stop that. Okay. There's a lot coming in here.
Yes, Commander. Beginning approach.
Form up. Awaiting
So we don't want to go too far up. We're just gonna take out this little cluster of ships
106. Frequency open.
And I'm gonna try to keep these guys moving away.
Weapons online.
So if we can just get these three down.
Strong resistance.
Max, Vens. Oh, they're going into the asteroids as well?
Fleet, your transmission
Keep
garbled.
information.
There we go.
I need help here.
Jump to light
I
speed.
can't see him. Someone's on my tail.
Retreat.
Okay, that's not worth it.
Thrusters at maximum.
Standing by.
Watch the
Forward.
crossfire.
Are we free to
I'm gonna lose the engines on that, but I mean, I don't think I can do the full 2-to-1.
Keep your eyes open.
They're bringing stuff in farther back.
Watch the crossfire. It's no good.
We are gonna take out the procurator if I stick around.
Formation.
Okay, you stay here.
Crossfire.
I'm gonna try to bring Envoy of Greed and Spirit of Shion a bit forward.
I need to break off. I've got him on my scopes. It's no good.
I copy.
I've got him lined up.
Form up.
Because we do have engines down on both of those guys. But we have a command here, they don't.
Keep your eyes open.
But they have, like, multiple waves of ships to come in, though, too.
I need help here. This one on
Engines
me.
activated.
Love it if you would just stay in the asteroids.
Someone's on my
Weapons
tail.
online.
Alright, let's shift over to the next one.
It's no good. Taking hits.
Nothing is dead yet for us.
This one
But
on
they're gonna have so many Venators in reserve.
Eyes open.
Transmission guard.
And we're just gonna keep losing engines.
Battleship standing by. Are we free to
Incoming.
attack?
Yeah, those are gonna keep getting in range pretty fast. Okay, I think I just need to accept that these guys are...
Preparing for jump to
It's just unfortunate how fast all the engines went out. Like, they were the first target on everything. And we're just getting
Maximum.
Venator to death out there.
I can't see him.
So that's a really... That's a sad order of operations there for everyone. So Stars Picadilles, the definition. 4 Venators down though. Procurator. That's down to 317 now. We're down to that. So that was slightly in our favor,
Frigate standing
but
by.
this being on Cruel, that only means so much. Okay, I'm not gonna try to defend on that. If they'd gone for any hard point other than the engines first, that would have been appreciated. Jabba, do you have ships to make this worthwhile? Probably not. All right, so we'll move you guys away just to defend on ground somewhere.
Standing by.
mission log
Pirate skip
updated.
Frigate standing by.
All right, recon mission. I mean, I'm not actually able to get that mission complete, unfortunately. But we can get this one. Interceptors, if we build a Golem colony. I don't know that we really need a Golem 1 colony right now.
Constructing unit.
And I'm not going to get
Constructing
much
unit.
out of the
Unit in
Butana
production.
of it all for that. So let's just send those into Butana.
Constructing.
Keep getting our stations up. And we will have to get another
Vehicle
Voracious.
in production.
Replace some losses. So you come on over. We will get our pirate heroes soon too. What were you at? You're a ground hero. You're one of the Mandalorians. Sorry, you're Roto.
Reporting.
Roto. Roto. Right, let's keep getting these Juvards into Butana Hutta, because where are we on that list right now? We're at 390 out of 500. We're almost at 500, which will unlock the Dorbola. But I really want Ulal. Ulal is going to be great for us. That's a nice command bonus. I'll leave these guys here.
Battleship.
At your command. Frigate moving out.
Tactical battle.
Okay, there's Trench, 490. No interdictors, so
Building
we can leave anytime we like. We don't have a shipyard, though, so no Utana. I'd love to get some kills here. If we can't, then I'll be able to hopefully defend on ground again, though.
There they are.
So it's all worthwhile. But we did announce a new feature on the 1st of April for Thrawn's Revenge. But we have Free Us from the Devon Tester Mines and a bunch of other people. Oh, we've seen this fleet in action before. People know if their ship's here, and we'll have some called out during the battle. But let's just go for trench there. But yeah, so we've announced a new feature where in Thrawn's Revenge on maps that have the minor warlords, you'd be able to play as them. Like, you play as one of them, and then the planets controlled by that group are under your control, that hero. So it's like a harder start for the player. It uses the basic Imperial roster. So it's not going to be like 40 unique factions, but it's 40 different potential factions, I guess, technically. I did clickbait a little bit. You know what? It was April Fool's Day. But for whatever reason, people didn't believe it's a real feature. So I will confirm here now in the view of all of our Twitch viewers and then YouTube viewers that it was a real feature. You will be able to do that. No fooling. We don't do so. I have never done that I can remember. I've never done like an actually fake April Fool's Day post. There's stuff that other teams like include our assets in that I link to, but we only do real announcements. And the one rule that I did, the stipulation that I gave to the rest of the team who did start doing like fake stuff, is that we can't do stuff that seems like it could be real but is fake. So sometimes they'll do like stuff that is very obviously fake and is just like funny, but we don't do anything that is like, oh, this seems like it could be a real thing, but we're not doing like a fake GTA 5 announcement or something, or 6 announcement or something. Like I did make the Star Fox ship for Empire at War once for X2, but that did become available. This is going well. Rostam Hauser's asking, how can I watch the Patreon exclusive stream as a Twitch sub? So there will be like a supporter exclusive series I'm going to be trying. It'll be posted on Patreon, but also in the Discord and on YouTube. So any like channel member, Twitch sub, patron would be able to have access to it. Just because I'm gonna have so many series going on, and I'm trying to like get other games in there too. It seems like a good way to go to some of the content that hasn't been covered in a while for anyone who like really wants more, and also help the significant downturn in ad revenue and everything for the last year. But just kind of see how it goes. But, okay, I think I'm gonna retreat now. We'll come back. But yeah, so I'm gonna, on the YouTube channel, the members will have a post linking to it. On Discord, it'll be linked to. On Patreon, it'll be linked to. I'm not sure, like, other than those avenues, what the option is for like sending an email to. We lost the Invincible. What the options would be to send it to like just Twitch subs beyond that, because like they have access to the Twitch to the Discord section, but oh, that's not great. Losing the Invincible there.
At your command.
If it wasn't for that, it would have been very worth. Well, this Juvard's gonna get in there.
Tactical battle imminent.
Rip. Please, mission, give me another one.
The enemy is approaching.
But I'm sure the question on people's minds. So one of the things with the warlord thing is we were able to handle it all through one faction slot, which means we don't need 800 different faction slots to make every warlord playable, which it would not have been worth in that case. But one of the biggest sources of inspiration for
At your command.
one of the biggest sources of inspiration for the mod has always been like Total War and Paradox games, where like you can play anything on the map. So I'm sure the other question would be like, oh well, when can we play as the Trade Federation and stuff? But those fill a very specific mechanical goal or mechanical role within the CIS. So those factions will not be playable. That's not a thing we'd be doing. 3. Is this gonna be enough? If I like combine these guys.
At your command.
Go to invade Tatooine. Oof.
Imminent.
Okay, here comes the Ubrikia attack. We have artillery. We have money though, so we should be able to hold off on that. Is Zero Command going to be able to build SSDs or other dreadnoughts? So the minor warlords factions will all have the same roster. We might do like individual unit swaps, but it's at least starting as just the Era 1 Imperial roster.
Ready for orders. Engines activated.
So like with stormtroopers swapped out, because that's just the core empire and it's part of legitimacy that you like build towards that. But yeah, so you won't be getting like a fully unique Zero Command roster or anything like that unless a faction becomes its own separate playable slot.
Turret constructing.
Arriving shortly.
So the roster you have there will be the roster that you are able to play as with the Empire in Era 1.
Receiving orders. As you wish. Squadron moving out. Command received. Right away.
Construction complete.
Advancing.
We've secured a build pad.
Ready.
Okay, we have our artillery here. We have these two guys that I'm gonna try to hold on to
The enemy has been spotted.
there.
Rolling out.
Like, they normally ended up getting this landing zone, so if we
Ready to
can
receive orders.
hold on to it, that'd actually be cool. Okay, the MALs are able to hit from here. Okay, can one of you just go down to that? There we go.
Comlink active.
We've secured a build pad.
Engaging. Heading out. Support fire ready.
Right. It is nice with the Hutts, though, that we can just, we don't need to expand a ton to expand our economy. Like, there is a harder limit on what the Hutt economy can look like, but we don't need to take a bunch of territory to reach it, so there's a bit of a trade-off there.
Armor ready.
Ooh, this is fine.
Construction.
But for us right now, it's only positive.
Reinforcement point contested.
I don't like this. That situation's bad. They do successfully take that.
Just give me a call.
Okay, let's get the turret here.
Awaiting orders.
Did we lose? Oh, no.
Let's move out.
Turbo
Let's
laser
go.
tower available.
Unit destroyed.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go and get that artillery down, or those artilleries down. Okay, we're not getting those. I just gotta micro these a little bit more.
Over there.
Like, there have been times with Zero Command in particular where there have been speculative rosters put together for the off chance that they were to get their own happy little playable faction slot. They are the one other Imperial faction that maybe someday could be lucky enough
Command received.
for us to have enough bandwidth and Imperial units
Moving out.
to do another playable faction. But that is not
Turbo laser tower.
not something you should rely on.
Heading out.
Oof. You have okay.
Destination ahead.
Damn.
Let's move out.
Unit destroyed. I copy.
Copy. Moving to area.
That's not great. It'll be okay if I can get
Acknowledged. Heading out.
if I can get a thingy. You know the thingy.
Gate ready.
Building under
The point defense thingy.
construction.
They have more landing zones than I have
Building
let them have
under
before.
construction.
Waiting.
Yes, sir.
Okay, nope. Come on, get over here.
Contested.
Affirmative.
Was there like a ULAV around here that got,
We've secured
or not
a building
ULAV,
pad.
a Hamel,
Roger that.
a Mark Hamel.
We've lost a landing
Turbo
zone.
laser tower
Moving into that area,
available.
sir.
New coordinates.
Probably should have just moved back. I was hoping the turbo laser would.
Reinforcement
Destination
point
Get that.
contested.
Oh no, this one's alive. Did I not send both? Apparently I didn't. Okay,
Let's go.
I'll take that as a good sign.
Scanning
Landing
target.
zone.
Ready. Keep going.
Copy. Torpedoes away.
Well, at least these guys did make it out. And we have
Awaiting orders.
we
Aerial
for
artillery
there.
reporting.
Tower
Okay, you
Attack
do need to
target.
get this
Attack
and
your
then
target.
just
Fire at will.
leave.
Cut through them.
There we go.
This
Okay,
way.
run away. So I'll need some repairs. But, you little huts, get over here.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Unit destroyed.
Enemy bombardment is ready.
Ooh, don't like that. Let's try to spread these out so that they don't bombard us on that.
Yes, sir.
There's a bombing run coming in.
Unit
Maybe?
destroyed.
It sounded like it.
Ready.
Ready for orders. Over there.
Okay, let's try to get all these into here.
Unit destroyed.
The artillery kind of has to do some heavy lifting on this.
Bye, sir. Torpedo launcher mobile, sir.
Nope, they can't lift heavy things when
At the ready.
they're all getting killed.
Engines activated.
Unit destroyed.
Well, doesn't matter. The orbital bombardment got it.
Ready to receive
Okay,
orders.
so let's try to get over
Receiving
here
orders.
then.
Back up.
This might be. They might finally have made the cut.
Turret has been
Okay, let's
destroyed.
try to get repairs on this. That might be our only play,
Targeting.
our only hope.
Squadron moving out.
Rolling out.
Roger that.
Awaiting
You
orders.
need to get close enough.
Our base is under attack.
Let's run.
Form up. Blast them out.
We've secured a build pad.
Command received. Awaiting orders.
Turret
Okay.
constructing.
They have broken it up a little bit.
Firing.
Tank brigade.
So as long as I can potentially like keep these guys from getting too many kills, yeah,
On my way.
cool.
Reporting.
We'll get these heals. There is still, I think, one artillery piece somewhere. I think we killed 3 and there were 4.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Right away. Engage.
As long as there's not another huge wave of AATs coming in
Roger that.
with their fancy new CIS paint jobs.
Awaiting orders. In my sights.
Roger. Ball out.
Oh, there's a bombing run coming in.
Right away.
Yes, Commander.
Hey, Taco.
Repair station has been sold.
Enemy.
I noticed it like just too late to be able to save them.
Ready. Destination
Okay,
ahead.
you guys have got to come back.
Heading for attack position.
Our copy. Order acknowledged.
Aerial artillery reporting.
Reporting.
Ready for orders.
Well, that's sad.
Destroyed.
Let's move out.
Rikia might be down.
Attack.
We might be heading into Imperial territory on this campaign.
Fire. Let's go.
Move into position.
Ready to receive orders.
Base is under
Comlink
attack.
active.
On the Imperial one, I am definitely not turning off Cruel,
Attack that target.
but with this one, I might.
Unit destroyed.
Form up. Keep going. Awaiting orders.
We will see.
Attacking target.
Charge.
Copy. This way.
Oh, there's the J1s.
Engines
Okay, let's try to take these J1s out.
Receiving orders.
And there's
Fire
Hailfires.
Destroyed.
As you wish.
That's something.
Squadron moving out.
Destroyed.
Cut through them.
Come on, take the hailfires out.
Received. Targeting.
Nope. Okay. Damn.
Destroyed.
Not the greatest. We got a lot of them, but not, it was like just short. At least it doesn't open up our territory too much, and we are defending on the ground there. But it's still not what you want to see. How are we looking militarily? Not great. Alright, I might, I think Cruel AI will be turned off. The poll results lasted for several episodes.
Tactical battle imminent.
They're in there.
At your command.
Nope, don't do that.
Tactical battle imminent.
Uh-oh. Okay. Nope. For a second I thought it might have frozen, and then... well, you know, would that have been so bad? We get a mulligan on something. I will be recruiting our pirates and bounty hunters and mercenaries and all that in the very near future.
Battleship standing by.
We have Karen Theory Nor'easter, Zsa Zsa Gamor, what in the Hutt,
Awaiting orders. Command
and they, at least, you know what, at least Techno Union is helping me out.
Get there.
I get to, I don't know, get a little victory.
Attack. Preparing for combat.
Yay.
I've got a lock.
Yay.
Making
We
another
are
pass.
victorious.
Okay, no losses. They're not, CIS might take that planet. Then we'll attack it, but we're not doing it yet. I want the Dorbula before I'm willing to go all the way up here. But is the Republic taking this? No, CIS took Raxus Prime. Okay, we can send 5. I'm just going to do this to Honegger. Get some of that money.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay. I don't have... I do have interdiction, because they're all together on that. This was pre-Hutt split. Because every faction is getting their small interdictor split. Intenders.
Carrot Commander here. Activating interdiction field.
Uh-oh.
Moving to sector. Deploying those mines for
Okay,
you.
there we go.
Awaiting
There it
orders.
is.
The enemy has been
There we
defeated.
go. That's got to be like everything from Hypori. Yeah, you know who could do this now? I think I can just send Darth Maul in there. Let's go to the mall
Construction complete.
today. Ooh, I'd love to have an ion cannon ready for this, actually. So if they can make that happen. How are we for crew? Crews are not they're not working out for us right now. I'm gonna get some
Beginning construction.
extra crew.
Building under construction.
At the ready.
There's the whatever fleet coming in on Bothawai. I'm not gonna worry about it right now.
Invasion
There are
commencing.
staps, so I need to make sure those don't get Maul. Alright, I am still less familiar with this map, so we'll have to see if he gets he regrets my choices. I won't regret my choices that much.
Beginning construction.
But if he regrets my choices, that could be bad. Because he doesn't, like, he dies, but he doesn't really die.
Turret constructed.
He probably died in Rebels, but there's still the chance that I get hunted down by Darth Maul.
Is under
Construction
attack.
complete.
Approach.
We've secured a build pad.
At last we will
Don't.
have our revenge.
Okay, we're gonna try to take whatever we can on these.
Your terror. Come.
Is there a chance to... So Taco's asking, is there a chance to somehow increase the KDY ship spawn rates of the Republic? The Praetor especially feels very unreliable with a 2 to 4% spawn rate.
We've secured a build
Like the
Constructing.
rates do shift with certain events, but they're never particularly high.
pad.
Some of them may get adjusted when we revisit some of the government stuff, but like with the Praetor being
Construction
essentially
Choose your moment.
once every 25 to 50 weeks is really in the realm of where we want that to be anyways.
Feel your anger.
Okay. The what's it called? The markets are basically like missions in that they let us put some stuff in the factions that aren't necessarily in the core playstyle we want them to have. So usually in either the core playstyle or like content set, we want people to see with them all the time.
I walk a road of graves.
So it's not really gonna be stuff that's ever super common for them. Yeah, this is much better than base FOCs. One of my least favorite. So Empire at War, I maintain the base game had like pretty good maps. But then Force of Corruption did the same thing that most mods did that made ground combat feel worse, where maps were just too big for just the sake of being big. And it makes ground battles so much worse.
What do you seek? Follow my steps.
Like, aside from just general gameplay stuff in ground being much better now, like the biggest impact on ground battles is just from having maps that
I am sick.
aren't shit.
I think you will not live long.
Just being more strict with a lot of our criteria on what's allowed. I'm not sure if I just heard some whining. I'm just gonna open the camera. Because Kazoo's had to deal with a lot of noises that are unfamiliar. He's been a real trooper, but I just want to make sure he's too upset about it. Right, and I'll make sure that's not coming in through there. Okay, there's a dog barking, but it's not my dog, so that's fine. Thank you for subscribing, Rhino. Very appreciated. Welcome.
At last we will have our revenge.
Let's see if we can
I sense your
get Maul to take out one of these healthy ones.
Will you join me?
Oh, I should have just let that happen. I canceled it by going
Challenge me.
too fast, too slow, too whatever. Okay, so we're gonna try to get another turret there. And we are gonna go up to the middle to try to control that.
No more.
There are what, like 3 of the factories that spew out AATs on this map, so it's not
You are nothing.
it's not nothing, but it's still, well, he just said nothing.
Feel
But
your anger.
it's not nothing. It's not nothing, but it's not gonna be too much of a problem as long as I try to stay aware of where they are or how many waves there are. Come on, everybody up there.
Base is under attack.
Patient. I am knives in the dark. I sense pain.
Okay, no, get that.
You would confront me.
I think we'll leave Maul on the turret and we'll get the
We've secured
other stuff over there, because I think he's okay.
Do not grow overconfident.
Get bikes. There you go.
I welcome you.
Are they okay? They are okay. That'll get crushed. I should probably not send these guys all after the same thing. But, oh well.
Sith.
Now, let's get the vision. Let's get Paul Bettany over here. Sky is asking, why is Starkiller speaking soothing words into my ear? Well, I have bad news for you. It's not Starkiller. It's Emperor Palpatine.
I sense your terror.
Very different. Very different.
We
Okay,
secured
is
an enemy
that...
sensor array.
that good? Yes,
Will you
okay.
join me? Do you tremble?
That's actually really good. Now we can see everything.
Base is under attack.
I can see the future.
We've secured a build
Okay,
pad.
let's try to get over here, because I really want to try to build a turret, but
Beginning
will it
construction.
die? Will it blend?
No more.
Reinforcement point contested.
Use it.
It might blend. Sadly, I think it's blending. Yeah, I need to get all of our infantry up to there.
Choose your moment.
Well, they have decided to take refuge.
Turbo laser
No,
tower
thank you.
Available.
Chaos begins.
Alright. Maul is going to go into the base. I know he didn't finish his job here, but the turret will. And I'm going to try to just get over to one of the structures. We've got to be towards the end of his... or of their
Now deploy.
units.
Simple.
Get the thing.
Observe.
Now get this thing.
Time is short.
How's that doing? Well, you don't need to actually go up anymore.
Impatient.
You just
At last.
do what you're doing. You're fine.
Promise a quick end.
I'm sure everyone thought when I started this battle, I was just gonna get
Come.
not Starkiller. I was gonna get Maul killed.
Begin.
Well, look at me. Look at me now. We're still in with a chance to get Maul
Grow
killed.
overconfident. I walk a road of graves.
Let's get. I'm gonna get a fresh turret.
Constructing.
I
We
welcome you.
secured a build pad.
Yeah,
Accept
you can make that happen.
Turret
And I'm gonna
constructing.
get back to over here. So yeah, he can get that. Because there's what, 5 structures over there. I think 3 of them are the piloted vehicle factories.
Complete. Turret
Back to turret.
Sith.
Get the infantry. Keep getting infantry.
There is no victory for you. Your rage
Can-
is strength.
Schmuck that one. There, nice and crushed.
complete.
Approach.
The problem is going to be if a bunch come out of the base at once.
Fight me. I need no allies for this.
We have 8 in reserve, jeez.
I am
We
knives in the
secured a
dark.
build pad.
I'm going to send some of you up here, actually.
I sense your terror.
Well, they can't all be piloted, because there's a lot of spiders as well.
I sense pain. Chaos begins.
Uh,
Will you join me?
okay, let's go over here. Taco's asking, I'm not sure if this was asked already, but with minor groups participating in Legitimacy in 3.5, does it mean you can integrate them like any Imperial faction? So they only participate in Legitimacy if they're the one you're playing. So they're not all getting their own faction slots. It's
Under attack.
an extra slot that you play as, allowing you to pick one of them. If you are not playing as one of the minor warlords, nothing changes from before.
Turret
So
In the dark.
We secured
if you are playing them, you will participate in Legitimacy.
Find me.
Like, you'll get the Legitimacy roles, you'll be able to integrate factions. If you are not playing as them, then you are not going to get... like, you're not going to be integrating those factions on the map. Because again, it's still just the independent warlords faction. There's nothing changing about when you're not playing as them. Okay, let's go get that money, because that money's free.
Are you eager? I grew impatient.
If they all did have their own planets, then they'd already be below the integration threshold. And most of them are based on legitimacy groups, so
You would confront me?
you can already integrate them just through regular legitimacy, for the most part. Not all of them.
Our time is short. At last.
Okay, I think it's hopefully time to get to... Nope, never mind.
I welcome you.
Okay, I need to just let that actually happen.
I promise a quick end
I think Maul could win this.
to battle.
What is this? Force choke, group of enemy infantry. Okay. That's not going to be helpful.
I walk away the graves. You seek. Let the killing begin.
I just want to get the infantry to start moving towards
I think you
somewhere helpful.
a battle that
There we go. Okay, now we can get the
challenge me.
these piloted vehicle factories. Then there's the corporate headquarters. So a lot of spiders are dead.
And Sith. Approach.
I want to select everything but Maul.
At last we will have our revenge. I sense your terror.
Okay. There we go. I might cut out part of this battle.
I am all that you dread.
So much for shorter episodes.
Rage is
It never happens. I say it and then it doesn't happen. Well, maybe if I do remember to cut it, then the episode itself will be shorter, but not the recording. This is actually in order to get Hypori, this is very reasonable rates. All right, that is going to do it for our first episode here today. So not the best progress overall, but you know, we
Building under construction.
did get a planet, we got Hypori, we got a shipyard. Rothana's potentially going to get attacked. I'm going to try to build an ion cannon, and then hopefully we'll be able to whittle those down or go in and take it out, but we'll see if we're able to regain some territory on the upper side. And yeah, so that's going to do it for our first episode today. We're going to keep going here on Twitch. For those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.